Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Overlord Season 3 Episode 11. Per usual. If I remember this time, that's the outro time. If I could for once remember that. But probably not. It's not gonna be probably that blind, however, because I recorded over half of the episode and my computer blue screened. And the recording was lost, so that's unfortunate. So that happened. That's really unfortunate. I got into a really good part and it blue screen. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I had some really good reactions and commentary going on, but oh well, can't do anything. I'll try to keep it entertaining regardless. So yeah, but without further ado, let us just get on with the show proper. So I was actually kind of surprised about this turn of events, that he actually turned out to be kind of a bad guy and wanted to use the villagers as, well, basically cannon fodder for Ainz, so that he would trick Ainz into killing them, which would be kind of an evil trick to show the world that Ainz is evil completely, which is an interesting plan to say the least, but it certainly is an immoral one, so... but it's a good plan regardless, but it's an interesting plan. So yeah, that's what my reaction to it was originally. So it was actually like, I was kind of surprised about that as well, but it's obvious by the goblins' expression here that they all planned for the goblin to throw the match and basically just give an impression of a strong leader, because, you know, a strong leader inspires more courage, and that makes more sense to have a stronger leader, and that also inspires more morale, gives better morale, and is more useful just in general to have a... It's better to have a strong leader. So yeah, I was kind of... Honestly, I was actually kind of first fooled, but when I thought about it a little bit, I was actually kind of... I thought about it for a second and realized that the goblin just threw the match pretty clearly, so yeah. Still, it's a good plan for the goblins at the very least to have the Henry be seem like stronger than she is, so yeah. I wonder how easily Lupus Regina could actually handle that army. Like, could she handle that army on her own? Because she is she is most certainly strong. So, but is she strong enough to handle 5,000 soldiers on her own? That I wonder. I highly doubt that. I was actually kind of surprised that they actually decided to go fight against the kingdom, but only slightly surprised, because it does make sense for them to fight against them, but considering that it's a rather suicidal task that they are fighting against them, considering all the fact that there's like, well, 5,000 of them, that's quite a huge number to fight against, so, you know, oh well. It's kind of sad that everybody's just going to fight to death, because most of the people will be dying, and I really don't want a lot of the villagers to die, because I have a lot of sympathy, because they seem like a lot of upstanding folk, so I would really wish for them to not die, because, well, I quite like them. I have kind of grown attached to them, so yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, how sad. At this point I wondered, I did wonder previously, what exactly did she summon? And it's going to be quite a huge surprise considering what she actually summons. So yeah, I was actually kind of surprised, like, I was wondering quite a bit here that what exactly did she summon, because she is a commander after all, so... But that summoning horn is very low level magic item, so... This is kind of ridiculous, just a huge army of armored goblins, just like, what? This is kind of ridiculous, but it's pretty cool regardless. So yeah, it must have been... Well, I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but the summoning horn is a low-level magic item, but its effect must have been reinforced by Henry being a commander class, so that must have reinforced it. Heavy Infantry Corps, that's Honorable General Henry. That's ridiculous title. That's... She has been promoted quite a bit, so that's kind of funny. That's ridiculously hilarious. Boing, boing, boing. That's I don't think inertia works like that exactly, but it looks funny, so... Paladin Knights! Oh my god! Holy... Well... Oh my goodness, this is where I was previously, so this is a surprise to me, so that's ridiculous. Longbowmen, goblins, magic support, that's... How huge, how ridiculously huge is this army that she summoned? This is just ridiculous. What the heck? I think they buffed Fireball a little bit too much in this current edition. Holy crap! 5,000! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Okay. Holy crap! Well, that was an onslaught, to say the least. That was just a butchering. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's funny. That's far too funny. Oh, that's a lovely slasher smile. Let us get a bit of a closer look on that. Let us take a closer look at this slasher smile. That's just lovely now, isn't it? Just take a close look at that. That's fantastic now, isn't it? Just a lovely little slasher smile. I really like slashers. Especially these kinds of, so it's... Oh, that's menacing. Menacing. Not exactly as menacing as in JoJo's, but you know what I mean. So, that was a fun little episode full of murder and butchering and fighting and strategy and, well, very little strategy actually. Like we saw the powers of Henry at full work there, and Henry summoned a 5,000 strong army of goblins. That's ridiculous. That was hilarious, in my opinion. See them just surround their royal army and butcher them, basically. And even though they didn't completely slaughter all of them, and yet they left some for the Lupus Regina and some more red caps. It was still a funny enough like situation to see, like them all just cowering in fear and just panicking all the time. That was funny. I'm very happy with that. It was definitely hilarious. Yeah. So we also got to see like how the power of Henry, the class commander, will come into play later on, which is that she can summon huge armies with magical items at the very least. And command, of course, she can command like huge armies as well. Definitely competent. So, and she definitely was most likely was the reason why that Horn of the Goblin General summoned more goblins than it was supposed to, and just a huge swath of different kinds of goblins as well. Like there was at very least 6 different regiments of goblins. So it was definitely kind of hilarious to see so many different kinds of goblins. There was closer to 10 or so, but yeah, it was definitely funny. And to see the royal army just wet themselves in fear, it was hilarious. Yeah, I was expecting more of a like face-to-face battle, but one-sided slaughter is fine as well. But that's about all I have to say, and I'll hope to see you in the future. Have a great day, and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you all very much for watching.